Hello, and welcome to Learn Conversational English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm John. We're so glad you're here with us today.
For those who are new to our podcast, Learn Conversational English is all about helping you practice real, everyday English through natural conversations.
Exactly. We focus on situations you experience every single day, using simple vocabulary and common phrases that you'll actually use in real life.
Today, we're talking about something everyone can relate to, our morning routines, from the moment we wake up until we're ready to start our day.
This should be really interesting because I have a feeling Sarah and I have very different approaches to mornings.
Oh, we definitely do. As we share our routines, listeners, please pay attention to the sequence words we'll be using. Words like first, then, after that, and next.
Great point. These connecting words are super important for describing any step-by-step process. We'll also be using lots of common household verbs that you need every day.
Perfect. So, John, let's dive right in. What's the very first thing you do when your alarm clock goes off in the morning?
The very first thing, I jump out of bed immediately. No snooze button, no lying there thinking about it, just straight out of bed and onto my feet.
Are you kidding me? Seriously?
I'm completely serious. I read somewhere that if you get up right away, you feel more energized throughout the day. It actually works. What about you?
Oh my gosh, we are complete opposites. The first thing I do is hit the snooze button. Actually, I hit it multiple times. I'm not a morning person at all.
Multiple times? How many are we talking here?
On a typical weekday, maybe 3 or 4 times. Sometimes more if I'm really tired. I need those extra 15 or 20 minutes to slowly come back to life.
That's so funny. So after you finally convince yourself to get out of bed, what happens next?
Next, I basically stumble to the bathroom like a zombie. Then I wash my face with really cold water to shock myself awake.
Cold water. That's actually smart.
It really helps. After that, I brush my teeth and try to look somewhat human. Tell me about your routine after jumping out of bed.
Well, first, I make my bed right away. It's a habit I developed years ago. Then I go straight to the bathroom and brush my teeth immediately.
You make your bed first thing? Wow, you're so organized.
It makes me feel productive right from the start. After brushing my teeth, I do the most important thing, making coffee. I cannot function without coffee.
Oh, yes, coffee is absolutely essential. I make coffee too, but after I brush my teeth. Then I need to sit quietly with my coffee for at least 10 to 15 minutes.
15 minutes just sitting? What do you do during that time?
I just sit at my kitchen table, drink my coffee slowly, and think about what I need to do that day. It's my quiet time before everything gets crazy. Do you have any quiet time?
Well, I drink my coffee too, but I usually check the news on my phone at the same time. I like to know what's happening in the world while I wake up.
That's practical. I should probably do that too, but I'm barely awake enough to hold my coffee.
Ha! So what comes next in your routine after your coffee meditation time?
After my coffee, I take a shower. I absolutely have to take morning showers. They help me feel clean and fresh for the day. Then I get dressed and do my hair.
Same here. After my coffee and news, I also take a shower. I'm definitely a morning shower person. It helps me feel ready for whatever the day brings.
Exactly. Getting dressed is usually pretty quick for me, unless I have an important meeting and can't decide what to wear.
Oh, I hate when that happens. But here's an important question. Do you eat breakfast at home, or do you grab something on the way?
That's such a good question. On weekdays, I usually just grab something quick, maybe a banana or a granola bar. I'm always running late because of all that snooze button hitting.
I knew it! That's exactly why I jump out of bed right away. I always eat a proper breakfast at home, usually cereal with fruit or scrambled eggs with toast.
That sounds so much healthier than my grab-and-go approach. I really should wake up earlier and give myself more time.
Well, I think a good breakfast gives you energy for the whole morning. Speaking of time, I'm curious, are your weekend mornings different from weekdays?
Oh my goodness, completely different. On weekends, I sleep in until about 10 or 11 o'clock, and I hit the snooze button even more times, maybe 6 or 7.
7 times? Sarah, that's like an hour of snoozing.
I know, but weekends are for sleeping in and relaxing, right? When I finally get up, I make a real breakfast, maybe avocado toast or oatmeal with berries. What about your weekends?
My weekends are also more relaxed, but still different from yours. I usually wake up around 8 or 9, earlier than you, but later than weekdays.
And then what?
Then I take my time with everything. I make a big breakfast, maybe pancakes or French toast. I read the whole newspaper instead of just checking my phone. Everything is slower and more enjoyable.
That sounds so peaceful and relaxing. I love the idea of taking time to read the actual newspaper.
It's nice. Do you have any tips for our listeners who want to improve their morning routines?
Absolutely. My number one tip is to prepare everything the night before. Even though I'm not a morning person, I always lay out my clothes and prepare my lunch the night before.
That's excellent advice. I do the same thing. I also set up my coffee maker the night before so it's ready to go when I wake up.
Oh, that's so smart. Another tip, try to go to bed at the same time every night. It makes waking up much easier, even for people like me.
Exactly. And here's one more. Avoid looking at your phone right before bed. The blue light can make it harder to fall asleep.
That's so true. I'm terrible at that one, though. Oh, I have to share a funny morning story. Last month, I was so tired that I put salt in my coffee instead of sugar.
No way. How did it taste?
Absolutely horrible. I took one big sip and immediately spit it out all over my kitchen counter. It was definitely the worst way to wake up, but it got me alert fast.
That's hilarious. I have a funny story too. A couple of weeks ago, I was rushing and I brushed my teeth with face cream instead of toothpaste.
Oh no, how did you not notice?
I was half asleep and in autopilot mode. It tasted absolutely disgusting. I had to rinse my mouth out like 10 times. It taught me to slow down, even when I'm in a hurry.
These stories just show that everyone makes silly mistakes in the morning. It's totally normal.
Absolutely. Now, I'm curious. What's the total time for your complete morning routine from getting out of bed to leaving the house?
On weekdays, about an hour from when I finally get out of bed to walking out the door. But that includes my 15 minutes of quiet coffee time. What about you?
About 45 minutes for me, but if we add all your snooze button time, we probably take the same amount of total time.
You're absolutely right. We just distribute that time very differently. You use it efficiently, and I use it for extra sleep.
And that's totally fine. There's no right or wrong way to handle mornings, just what works best for your personality and lifestyle.
Exactly. Whether you're a jump out of bed person like John or a snooze button person like me, the important thing is finding a routine that works for you and gets you ready for the day.
Perfect. Well, everyone, that brings us to the end of our conversation about morning routines. We hope you learned some useful vocabulary and phrases today.
Yes. Remember all those sequence words we used? First, then, next, after that. They're incredibly helpful when you're describing any step-by-step process or routine.
And don't forget all those essential household verbs: hitting snooze, brushing teeth, making coffee, washing your face, taking a shower, getting dressed, and eating breakfast.
Now, we really want to hear from you. What does your morning routine look like? Are you more like John, organized and efficient from the moment you wake up?
Or are you more like Sarah, taking your time to slowly wake up and needing that snooze button? We'd love to hear your stories and funny morning mistakes.
Please share them with us.
Until next time, keep practicing your English with everyday conversations. And remember, every new day is a chance to try something new.
Thanks so much for listening to Learn Conversational English. Have a wonderful day, and remember, whether you're a morning person or not, you're doing great.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next week.